Hello world, this is my first video for Ludo Ergo Sum, and I'm going to be reviewing the new expansion for World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Now, normally I won't be reviewing expansions, or even PC games, but unfortunately in my temporary housing I'm kind of without a television, so I can't really use my Xbox. However, I do have my MacBook Pro with a sad amount of RAM, so it's PC games for now. I'm going to start off by saying that reviewing this game is going to be extremely difficult. Not only is there so much content that to do all of it would be impossible, it's also going to be different for every person that plays it. There's so many different quests you can do, different classes, different races, that the game experience is going to be different for you and me. Not to mention, this is a huge franchise that's created an entire empire that no one has yet to overthrow. The whole concept of an MMORPG has ascended so quickly thanks to WoW, I don't think I could ever do it justice. What I am going to talk about, though, are some of the new features brought into World of Warcraft with Cataclysm, including the new landscaping and the new races. I am often blown away by the amount of terrain I can cover in Azeroth. It takes me like half an hour to get from one town to the other. Now imagine you're a developer and you've put in all this hard work on this marvelous landscape, and then you realize, hey, we gotta go back and redo all of it so this flying thing can work. So they decided to have some fun with it, and they destroyed a lot of the stuff that we hold dear from the old days of World of Warcraft. For example, look, it's Stormwind all messed up. Thanks to Deathwing. Yay! Gotta say, I dig the effort put into the new landscape. It definitely effed up like everything that I remember from my WoW infancy. Now, I'm Alliance, but I don't tend to follow that too strictly. I'll delve into Horde characters when there's a new expansion, and Goblin was no exception. However, I was a little bit disappointed with these quests for the Goblin race line. I mean, their city was kind of like a cyberpunk feel to it, which was okay, but it wasn't executed very well. And they had this like weird car that you drove around. I don't know, it was just weird, and I got done with it at level 7 due to like boredom. However, the Worgen questline was awesome. Steampunk meets bad werewolf movie meets awesome. Alright, so I thought I'd show a cinematic from the Worgen questline, right before you actually turn into a Worgen, after you've been bitten. This is one of the cool parts. The storyline for this really intrigued me a lot, and this is probably one of the best cinematics that I've seen in the whole entire game, to be honest.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts. They've left you nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind, haunting the wilds unchecked, until we found you. They've kept you alive because they still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you?
Mustache is ridiculous.
Perhaps. We will find out soon enough.
This is so cool.
This is the boss.
Yeah, and that's the end of the cinematic, and then it goes into this where you actually get to see yourself turn into a Worgen. So you start off as like a human character, and then
just like
here's
trying to
the
take down
change.
Hellscream or Thrall. Or trying to take down
Those quests take you to about level 12, I believe, and then you take over at the Night Elf questline. But the best part about being a Worgen, you don't even need a mount. You just get down on all fours and you run like an animal. It's tight, trust me. As an old player, I found it was very easy to get back into World of Warcraft with this new expansion. They changed just enough to where you won't be bored with the same content, but they kept enough of it the same. I definitely recommend this game to both old and new players. Just keep in mind, it's not your grandmother's MMORPG.